Are you still trying to manifest things in your life? Well, watch this video and I'm going to show you how to actually manifest things in your life and why trying to manifest things actually does the opposite. Let's get it. Why does manifesting do the opposite? Because manifest is similar to manipulate. Manny, manny. Manifest, manipulate. And what ends up happening when you try to manifest things is you're incorporating that you don't already have this thing, right? And if you don't have the thing that you want, you're trying to find ways to get it. And if you're only getting a reflection of who you're being, and the law of attraction is only bringing to you what's in your energetic magnetic bubble, well, guess what? It's only bringing to you that vibration of lack. It's only showing you more of what you don't have. Manifesting actually means to become visible. Once you're able to get rid of all the beliefs and things that hold you back from having that thing, because when you have that thing, you don't want it, right? When you're in a relationship, you don't want it. And typically, it's funny, when you get into a relationship, more people are attracted to you because you're actually feeling that vibration of love. Because you can actually feel the very thing that you no longer want and you see more of it around you. Life becomes better. So it's about being able to get into that space where you can feel that. So look around in your life where you do have a similar feeling and just hold on to it. Focus on that. Law of attraction is not about trying to bring things to you. Those things already want to come to you naturally because they're naturally part of your soul's blueprint, like your core soul frequency. Everything that you want in your mind, believe me, it's trying to come to you. It's on its way. What's happening is your thoughts of like, it's not here yet. How much longer is this going to take? Why does this suck? Maybe it doesn't work, blah, blah, blah. You're putting this force field, blocking it away. So the real key is to be able to become familiar with those feelings of what it's like to already have them. Then from there, you take action each and every day as you already have these things, meaning you don't worry about not having the stuff. You find peace. Present moment, focusing in your present moment and just being happy. That's the key. Finding anything in your reality and all the bits of information that you see, because everything is just bits of information and there's a lot of it. I think we can only focus on I think it's like 32 bits of information at a time. So it's like whatever you choose to focus on is what you'll keep seeing more of. Because if somebody does something bad to you earlier in the day, and now you have this bad vibration, now you don't feel good, and these are your thoughts. Imagine when you actually come across that person at the gym, just an example, and they're coming to like rizz you up, get a little flirty with you, and you're in a horrible mood, and you're like, normally this guy's really attractive, or woman, whatever you're into, whatever, I guess they're into you since they're coming up to you. Point is, imagine because you're in a bad mood, you can't respond in the way you prefer and you're reacting and you're not really saying the things that you want, or maybe you're more silent, right? That's your vibration. That's how you're taking action. You're taking action through a vibration of negativity. So the law of attraction, the complete process is letting go of the things that you don't prefer, which are those thoughts, those belief structures. Because all mass has energy. And what do you think your thoughts are? Whether if they are neurons or electrons running through neurons, I think. Maybe I messed this. It's too early. Okay, I haven't even had a sip of my coffee yet. Here it is. Ooh, that's hot. Ooh, smooth ASMR noises. Is that ASMR? Let me know in the comments below. Where was I going with this? See, I knew I wanted coffee today, though, just by the way, and I had it right there. And I wasn't thinking about it oh man, I should have coffee first before I make this video. I already had it, big deal. I just went off and was in this energy of non-attached and just taking action from an energy. I already have coffee right there if I needed it. I'm more excited about this. I don't need the caffeine to make this video. That's the realization. And it actually took me a while to do this, to not have coffee. I actually took a break from caffeine the last week and a half. And this is my second cup. I had some yesterday. Either way, though, back to the whole freaking thing. Like, it's about letting go of the stuff that you don't prefer. Because, like, if I had kept thinking, like, oh, I don't have coffee yet, I don't have it, I'm not gonna keep having coffee. Like, it doesn't exist, right? Except all things are here and now. Everything already exists. It's about taking action towards those things, and you have to take deliberate action. You have to make deliberate choices each and every day because you're still having this human experience. The metaphysical is around you also. All the ingredients to make French press coffee was in my kitchen. I still had to take a little action to make it, right? That's part of the human experience. And spiritual awakenings is realizing you are this eternal spiritual being. And based on how you're acting and showing up in the world is what's going to be attracted to you. Yes, there will be synchronicities where you think of someone and they magically appear. Right? Those things will happen. Some things are out of your control in that way. Making coffee is in my human physical control to make. Or I could, go to Costco, because I'm about to go to, and maybe they're sampling coffee and I hadn't had coffee yet. Maybe I manifested it in that way from a place of not needing it, from not attached, from wanting it in my reality, and I'm okay without it. You don't want to detach from things, because when you detach, you're basically telling the universe, I'm going to let this go on purpose so then you'll give me the thing I want. Detachment is also not the outcome that you want. It's non-attachment, meaning you can be physically engaged in your reality regardless of what's happening and be non-attached to the outcomes. So again, just like that person walks up to you at the gym and all of a sudden you're not in a good mood and you're attached to the outcome, you're like, they're hot and they're charming and their words are fluent and you're like, man, they seem a little intelligent too. And now you're freaking out. How am I going to reply? I'm already in a bad mood. You're crumbling apart, right? So it's about inner transformation from within. It's about holding the space that you can be okay no matter what. It's stepping into unconditional love for yourself, for the world around you, and everything else. It means without the condition needing to change, you can stay in the highest vibration possible, which is love. This is what, Jesus came to teach on the planet. God, source, creator, energy, whatever you believe to be in a higher power for yourself, I support it. What we can all come to agreement on is that there is this omnipresence, energetic force. And if God is omnipresent, which a lot of people believe, which that means God is everywhere at all times, that means also God is in you. It means you're also part of that God source energy, creator. You're also part of it. You're not separate from it. God isn't over there. God isn't over in heaven. God is everywhere. Source is everywhere at all times. And physical reality is technically just an illusion. It's a projection from your own consciousness. So what this means is there are some limitations we place on ourselves in order to have this human experience, physical reality. As you step into higher densities and you expand, what ends up happening is things become easier to manifest. Except at those higher densities, from like normal human, the only difference is it may feel like physically things get easier, except it's a new challenge mentally. Because now you're letting go of these of thoughts like how they say be careful for what you wish for. It's really be careful about what you think. Oh, and this is where I was going with all mass has energy, is your thoughts become mass eventually. Matter. If you make it matter in your mind, like you emotionally make it matter in your mind that you don't have this thing, or you put it on a pedestal, or you're not making it matter, materialate matter in physical reality. It's funny how those two words are like literally work together like that. Like emotional make it matter and physical make it matter. Physical and metaphysical. Right? So if you can make it matter in your mind and let go of it being such an importance, then it materializes. So your thoughts, your beliefs, all those negative things also materialize by showing up as nothing in your reality. That's their physical structure, is nothing. You want the Ferrari? Well, all these thoughts that you have blocking you from having it, there's no Ferrari, because that's manifesting. That's currently being manifested. I like to put it as like, here's one last thing and I'm going to get going. There was something else I skipped. It's all right, though. Let me know in the comments how I'm helping you. This works like an AI-generated image. Whatever's in your prompt, whatever you're putting, like rainbows, iridescent angel wings. There's some stuff I use. You know, mixed with butterfly wings. You know, 4-winged angel wings. Like, you know, cool things. And if you put like, oh, but they don't really exist in real life, they don't really, you know, whatever, well then, you know, you're basically saying, but don't put them in the image. And then you click generate, and then the AI, you know, if at this high level AI will literally realize like, well, I'm not going to generate that because you said not to do it. And that's how physical reality is. It's like whatever's in your prompt, like you don't have enough money, things are too hard, everything sucks, or everything's going to keep sucking. Everything's going to keep being too hard. And when you put yourself in that state, you know what that stops you from doing? From showing up how you want to show up in the world, being free to express yourself, and on top of that, taking action. Because you feel depressed. Like you don't want to take action anymore. Because you have these negative things, it stops you from taking action, just like being able to rizz back or flirt back with that person at the gym. You stop taking action in the way you would normally could. Your high energetic, in love self. So it's about doing this inner work and adding awareness to the beliefs, your subconscious beliefs that you have, to get them out of your prompt, get them out of your basket, all this human garbage you've been walking around on human earth, picking up and putting in your basket. Oh, I'll take that. Not worthy. Everything sucks. Dating sucks. All men and women suck. Let me put that in my basket. We're going to keep seeing more of that. It's going to keep getting generated in your outer reality when you hit generate. So get rid of those things. Get rid of those things out of your basket. Those things that you don't like, that don't serve you, out. And the thing about going to higher density places, this is probably the part I forgot, is when you go to higher density places, you have to be more deliberate with your thoughts and your choices and how you communicate with people coming from an unconditional loving place. You want to set a boundary with someone? Well, you have to show up in an unconditional loving way to express your need while also validating them. It's not just about your need, right? You're doing a service to yourself by expressing who you are and what you need from them, putting the responsibility on them and giving them the opportunity to change, not running away or just avoiding people or breaking up relationships, because I did that before in the past and relationships got worse, or there wasn't relationships, friendships, romantic or not, right? Like they would split apart because my level of consciousness wasn't there to be able to find a way for both of us to grow. And I realized every time I ran away and avoided people, I took away the opportunity from them to grow. One time I tried to do freaking no contact on someone because like I was upset with them, and I kind of didn't like, I was in a limbo of like, am I done with them or am I going to try to make it work? And I did no contact for a little bit, also in hopes that they would kind of figure it out passively, kind of passive aggressive. Right? They kept texting me like, what's up? And then they stopped. And then like 2-3 days later, I finally like reached out, and then I expressed my needs, you know, because I took the time to do it. But that relationship dissolved because the part of no contact is like letting them know, hey, I'm going to go no contact because I need space to gather my thoughts and my feelings and my emotions. Okay, so I'm going to take some time away, and I'll let you know when I message you. You know, maybe give him a time, a date. Okay, so yeah. Let me know how this helps you. Have a wonderful, magnificent, alchemizing, transformative day. Beautiful soul. Bye.